Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel once again. This is Abhishek, your friend but not a financial advisor, and here we are once again with another Cassava Sciences stock update video. Because there's a lot going on with this particular company, and I also read a lot of comments from my previous video and on other videos as well. Please to give an update on Cassava Sciences. So I'm just trying to give you guys an update, and I'm just trying to help you guys out with giving such updates. Again, this is not any kind of a financial advice, guys. This is just my personal opinion, and I'll be telling you what I am doing with this stock, Cassava Sciences. So let's just cut to the chase. So guys, the FDA I don't think has taken this petition quite seriously because they haven't responded back to Cassava Sciences. In fact, on the other hand, they actually gave them a special protocol assessment right, which is quite amazing. So these SP agreements document that FDA has reviewed and agreed upon the key design features of Cassava Sciences phase 3 study protocols of Simiflim for treatment of patients with Alzheimer's disease. And the CEO says, I believe that SPAs mark a meaningful and encouraging milestone for Cassava Sciences, and the SPAs underscore our alignment with FDA on key scientific, clinical and regulatory requirements for our phase 3 program of Simiflim in Alzheimer's disease. So this is another quite positive factor in my opinion, guys, which tells us that FDA might not take this petition seriously. So of course, we will only know this when the FDA gives an official response. And then he covers this allegation which was regarding their Western blots, and he says that the final product of a Western blot is actually a photograph. Yeah, the photo can have light or no light or some other visual markings, and all the allegations which have caused a storm of opinions and counter opinions on the internet around the fine visual features of photograph of certain Western blots. We all know that once a photograph is on internet, the pixels that make up the photograph can easily be photoshopped, cropped or otherwise distorted to mean anything you want it to mean. And probably he is pointing that the short sellers might have done that, or the law firm might have done that. And furthermore, internet photos are resolution dependent, which is quite true. Yes, this means an internet photo can quickly lose quality and look blurry or pixelated or whatever. And he of course doesn't trust the authenticity, and neither should we. And then in this report, he also defends Professor Wong, which is quite respectable in my opinion. And he says that Professor Wong has also been a scientific collaborator to Cassava Sciences for about 15 years on the Alzheimer's program. Over 15 years, you get to know someone very well. Based on our long-term scientific relationship with Professor Wong, we support his scientific integrity and ethics in the strongest possible terms. And Professor Wong has always embodied a commitment of intellectual honesty, rigor, and transparency in the conduct of his scientific research. To me, it's not credible or fair to accuse Professor Wong of a long-term widespread pattern of scientific fraud, as the New York law firm alleges, and he is not aware of any basis for them to do so. And then the CEO finally says that many investors are asking them that why don't they respond to internet trolls, and the CEO says, my rule is we do not engage on social media platforms. We won't take the bait, we won't go there. It's not what we do. We are not an entertainment company, we are a science shop. Our currency is data, and this is so mature, guys. That's how we plan to win, and of course the big win may come later as we generate clinical data with our drug candidate Simiflim in Alzheimer's disease, and that's their game plan. This is a good transition to provide an overview of our progress in Alzheimer's disease. As you know, we have phase 3 program in the works for our drug candidate Simiflim in people with Alzheimer's disease, and they are quite happy with the progress of this phase 3 program. Of course, a lot of work needs to be done, and to recap their progress, they had a really good end of phase 2 meeting with the FDA earlier this year. And guys, this is where the CEO actually wins my respect, because this is the same thing which I have been mentioning in every single video of mine regarding biotech stock. And he says biotech is and will always be a high risk to high reward activity. Most drug candidates fail, that's a fact, and he agrees to that. Simiflim, which is our drug candidate for Alzheimer's disease, still needs to undergo phase 3 testing and FDA approval before we can declare victory. In this regard, it's normal for some investors to bet for and some to bet against a biotech company, especially around the release of important clinical data sets. After all, every trade needs a buyer and a seller, and that's fine. That's the way a healthy market works. And these words are really simple, guys, but they are so mature and genuine coming out from a CEO. He's not giving us any BS type of shit, okay? He's just being honest, and he agrees that all the biotech companies are actually speculative. And he also says Cassava Sciences is a speculative stock. In short, if you just summarize this, he agrees that this is a high speculative company right now because they will undergo phase 3 study, and we never know what might happen. So all we can do is just be patient. That's it, guys. If you are not patient enough, and if you not believe in the company, and if you are getting affected by such short seller reports, and if you don't have the stomach for such volatility, then guys, this is definitely not the company. This is definitely not the investment for you. That's it. As simple as that. And of course, like I showed you guys, that they recently announced that they had reached an agreement with the FDA for a special protocol assessment for both of their upcoming phase 3 studies, which was the SPY agreement. And then the last week, they also received a notification from Institutional Review Board, or IRB, that 2 of their phase 3 study protocols are now fully approved. And then ongoing open label study for the 12-month result data is going on. They cannot really disclose the results, and they will be completing the analysis for the first 50 patients for the 12 months on open label treatment with Simuflam, and they don't have all the data in hand, so they can't really disclose it yet. But this is another really good catalyst which I'll be waiting for, and this should be in September, I guess. But guys, again, let me be very clear. If the result is not that good, the stock may tumble again, but I am being very patient with this one. I am just seeing this as an opportunity and nothing more. But that's just my personal opinion. It's not any kind of a financial advice. You are the owner of your own money. My role here is to just calm you guys down with some updates. And again, I'm not pumping this stock. That's not my intention. It may go down more. I don't really care. What I care about is the company and their results. That's it. The stock price doesn't mean anything to me at this particular moment. Okay guys, so here we are on the daily chart of Cassava Sciences. So let's cover this price action quite quickly to get a general idea of our risk to reward ratio, or in order to just improve our margin of safety. So the first thing what is noticeable right here is this range, or this level right here, which has been tested now by Cassava Sciences, and this is a good support level. Now this support level is not new, and this could be a good news for us, because this support level has been tested in the past quite a few times, not just one time but quite a few times. So we can see right here, one time, second time, and then this third time, which was quite massive for Cassava Sciences, and the stock price went all the way up to $145. So that is why it is quite a positive news. The other thing is that yes, in the past, this support level was breached, and we can see that it went all the way down up to this Fibonacci support level of $36, and this can happen. Okay, nothing is guaranteed. Now what are the chances? Well, in just my opinion, guys, I don't think that this could happen. Why? Well, there's a reason behind that, according to me, because in the past you can see the volume right here was not massive. Okay, so you can see there were nothing major, but here we can see that there is a massive buying pressure, buying volume, and therefore this big green candle followed by other green Q sticks. But then again, we had a big massive red candle, not big enough to break this support level, and therefore this big red candle day. And then of course we can see that there is still good buying pressure, and that's why I don't think that the price could reach to this Fibonacci support level. Again guys, I could be really wrong, and that's why this is not any kind of financial advice, and therefore your decision should not be solely based on this technical chart what I'm showing you guys right here, because especially when the stock price is just bombarded with all the negativity, then yeah, people tend to sell, people get scared due to 2 to 3 consecutive red days, and yeah, that is possible that of course people start selling, and because they just bought this stock for sake of some profit, and that's it, or swing trade. So that's why your decision should be solely based on your own research and your belief in the company and in their product. Okay, so this is just to give you guys a general idea how you could plan your exit, or averaging down or averaging up whatsoever. So yeah, that's what I did. So I bought some more shares at $47 because I didn't think that it could breach this support level. Again, I could be wrong, but that's my problem. And if it drops down to this range, which I don't think could happen, but anyways, anything can happen, then yes, I would buy some more shares. So I still have like 20% of the amount left to put it into SAVA. So I'm covered with 80% of my target amount, and 20% is still left for worst case scenario. But guys, this is the worst case scenario. Okay, now see the good side. If we look at the good side, this is this golden range from the Fibonacci. Yeah, and you can see that this level was tested many times as well. So there is a chance that just one good trigger and it could just break 2 to 3 resistance levels to get into this golden range, because that means to get into this range, Cassava Sciences don't have to break heavy resistance levels. Yeah, and that's why I do think that we have an easy 2x from here. Yeah, we just need a good positive catalyst, and of course that could be the FDA's response to all that mess going on, plus the 12-month result data. So that's what I would be waiting for, guys. And of course, for me, what my strategy would be, if we get to $100, then I would sell 50% of my shares, and I will still keep 50% because my average is pretty good because of thanks to this downfall, and I'll keep the rest for long term, because yeah, of course there is huge volatility connected with this stock and with many other biotech stocks as well. So that would be my strategy for now. And of course, I would be updating you with what I would be doing with Cassava Sciences, but for now, that would be my strategy. And in no way I am panicking with Cassava Sciences, because I know what potential the company has. So that's it, guys. That's all for now. And I will keep you updated in regards with Cassava Sciences. So thank you. And if you like this video, then don't forget to hit that like button as well. And yeah, subscribe to the channel to get regular updates. Though, yeah, I am sorry that I have not been so consistent because of some other stuff going on, but as soon as I sort out my things, I will be quite consistent with giving you guys some good stocks, and yeah, these updates would be quite regular. But yes, for Cassava Sciences, I will definitely update you guys as soon as I get some juicy updates. So that's it. I'll see you in the next one.